Okay, so some of you may remember this '03 Subaru Baja. I did a YouTube on it a couple years ago. I bought this thing. I think I gave 2,500 bucks for it. Nice little car. I mean, it's really in really nice shape. Its seats tore up there, but other than that, I mean, she's nice. But she had leaky head gaskets, and we pulled the engine out and did new head gaskets on it. Did all new gaskets, and put the engine back in, and we cranked it up, and it was missing on a couple cylinders. Realized it had a couple of injectors that weren't squirting. So we bought some injectors off of Amazon, I think, somewhere. Here's the box back here. We bought these injectors here. Premium fuel injectors. I mean, they look the part. You know, they look good enough. So we bought those and put them in, and the car ran, and it didn't miss like the old injectors did. It didn't miss at all. But when you revved the engine, it cut out and popped. And we had a code popping up that the engine was running lean, a lean code. And when you put it in gear and try to drive it, it would just pop and try to cut out on you. You couldn't drive it. You had to feather it to build up any RPMs and actually go down the road. So, I mean, we've replaced the ignition coil, the map sensor, the O2 sensor. We've just done all kind of things. We bought a smoke detector, and we've been doing vacuum leak testing, everything. And finally, I just decided, you know what? I'm gonna put those old injectors back in, because I've had some luck over at Never Satisfieds, where I do a lot of jobs, in heating the old injectors and freeing them back up. So I put the old injectors back in it, took those Chinese injectors out, put the original Japanese Subaru injectors in, took this heat gun, cranked it up, and it was still missing on a couple cylinders, but I took that heat gun there and I started heating the injectors a little bit at a time, and eventually, just within a couple minutes, she started running right. She stopped missing. And now that I have done that, I've got full throttle. Full throttle. Earlier, with the Chinese injectors in there, when I would rev it like that, it would just pop. Like it was missing something, like it was low timing or whatever. I mean, it just, you couldn't get it to run right at all. So I'll tell you all this to say, I mean, I've spent the last couple of months, literally more than a couple of months, all summer long, trying to figure out what the heck is wrong with this car. And you can't get anybody to work on a Subaru. Even the Subaru people don't want to work on Subaru. But what it boiled down to is cheap, non-OEM parts. If you've got Subarus or whatever you've got, and you're trying to keep these old things running, I'm telling you right now, the original OEM parts are the best parts. This aftermarket crap that you're going to find on Amazon, it is not tuned properly. It's not engineered properly. It is not going to work properly with these vehicles. But, like I said, some of you have been asking where's the part 2 on this car. We didn't do a part 2 because we've been working on it and trying to figure out what's wrong with it for a daggum year. Literally. And we just finally got to that point. I'll try to do some follow-up videos with a test drive and everything, but for right now, we're just happy that we got it fixed. My son's going to drive this car. They didn't make many of them. I think like 3 years they made these cars, 3 or 4 years, and they didn't make many of them each year, so they're kind of getting collectible. And this car's in good shape. It's not rotten. It's not rusted out. It's been down here in the South, it's been in North Carolina all its life. So this will be a good everyday driver for him. Good mileage. Handy little car. You got your little pickup truck bed. You got your roof rack. And we're just, like I said, ecstatic to get it running finally. But don't buy the Chinese crap parts from Amazon for these cars, because it won't work properly. You won't be able to drive it. And I've had a lot of luck taking a heat gun and heating these fuel injectors up while it's running, and then they'll free up and they'll start working again. So don't just automatically go by, if you're trying to get a car running that's been sitting for several years and you've got some crusty fuel in the fuel injectors, and they're trying to stick, and they won't open, they won't function. Heat them. Take a heat gun and heat them, because they will start working. Every time that I've done this, and not just with these, with like Chevrolet small block tune port injection, Ford fuel injectors with the old 5.0s and things like that, any fuel injector, even the throttle bodied Chevys. I had one a few weeks ago, a throttle body Chevy 350. The fuel injectors wouldn't squirt in the throttle body, and I heated them up with a heat gun, and they started squirting, and they continue to squirt. That's been several weeks now. That truck's still running good. So you just gotta, apply some heat. I feel like I wanted to get that information out there to save you guys some trouble. Yeah, but this thing running good. Very nice.